Our first guest is one of the world's most likable Canadians, and that's saying a lot. You can see him co-star as Bold Cut, Green Lantern, Guy Gardner, and James Gunn's Superman, opening in theaters this Friday. Please welcome Nathan Fillion.
So, now listen, we don't know each other.
No, we don't.
I don't call you for rides to the airport.
Right.
But anytime I go to an event, there's like a music awards show, something like that, you and I are always like in high-fiving distance of each other.
Yeah, we are. We are, brother. And I just want to say that I'm a huge fan of yours, my friend.
You suffer from excellent taste, sir.
Yeah, thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. And speaking of excellent taste, Superman.
Yeah, right?
I say this because Hollywood Blvd is shut down right now because tonight we are having, I say we as if I'm a part of it, the premiere for Superman. So as soon as you're done with us, you're going right across the street to
right
the premiere.
across the Hollywood Walk of Fame, right across where all the handprints and the feet are
Yeah.
in the cement. It's like, this is the mecca of Hollywood. I mean,
It is.
I'm a kid from small town Canada, you know?
Right,
This is pretty, every once in a while I get to do some pretty Hollywood stuff. And tonight's, that's the night.
No, it's pretty amazing, man. Look, I'm just a kid from Compton with big dreams, man, and here I am sitting hosting Kimmel Live, meeting you for the first time for real, man, and just talking about what we love to do. Yeah, so I understand that kid from that small town with a big dream. Now speaking, this may sound like a crazy question, right? But you're in Superman.
Yes.
Have you seen it?
Yes. This is the first time I've ever gone to a premiere where I've seen the movie first.
Mm-hmm.
It's when you go to, so much is happening at a premiere. There's so much to think about. The stress levels are high. I'm not in any state to see the movie and actually relax and enjoy it.
Right.
So now I've seen it. Now I feel like I can kind of deal with everything else, relax and enjoy it. And I know the best time to go pee.
So the first time you've actually gone to a premiere where you've seen the movie prior?
Yes.
Why? Why is that?
I don't know that. I guess I've never rated a pre-viewing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know you get a +1 for the movie. I mean, you don't have to sneak into theaters or whatnot. You can just show up with somebody.
What?
Who are you bringing tonight?
I have my whole team. I have my boss and his wife from The Rookie. I have my manager.
Okay.
And we're all wearing green tonight.
Okay. You know, your parents still excited about what it is that you do?
Yes. Oh my God. My parents are, I know your mom is here. I know she's a big fan.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah. And she is.
Much so as is my mother, you know, God rest her soul, not dead. She's so wonderful, and whenever I do something, she wants to know every detail. So I have to try to make sure I get every detail, and then invariably I'll come to her with a story, and she'll say, "Oh, really? What school did he go to?" I didn't ask that. She wants a detail that I don't have.
Yeah.
And at the same time, she's very fuzzy on the details of anything I do. She's a big fan.
Right.
But she'll say, "What was the thing you did? It was, the skimp and doodle."
The skimp and doodle.
I don't know I have to kind of try to figure out, kind of backtrack of what I've done.
Yeah.
It could be possibly a skimp and doodle.
You know, my mother's like that as well, but it's more so about her own career and advancement. And, you know, she really wants to know how much money I'm making so she can ask me for how much money she can ask for. That's her thing. And first thing out of her mouth, "Mom, I'm doing Jimmy Kimmel this week. How much they paying me?" Yeah, that's her thing. She has a strong bingo habit. Your mom must be excited about this. You just received an honorary doctorate. Congratulations.
That's right.
Congratulations.
She no longer has to introduce me as her son, the university dropout. Mm-hmm. Yes, I went back to my one of the universities that I attended to do a little commencement speech, and for that they give you an honorary doctorate.
Right.
But as far as I know, the only thing I'm allowed to prescribe is more cowbell.
Okay. All right. Well, I understand that you make people call you something now.
Well, doctor, wouldn't you?
Okay, yes. Well,
They'll say, listen, Mr. Fillion. I'll say, that's Dr. Mr. Fillion.
Yeah. Really, Dr. Mr. Fillion? Or just
I'm
not
new at
Dr.
this.
Fillion?
I'm very new at this.
Okay, now I bring that up because I recently went back to Howard University and got my degree, right?
Oh.
Yeah. But thank you. The funny part is I already had 2 doctorates without a college degree. So I'm just gonna double down on you. I'm double Dr. Mr. Anthony Anderson.
When people meet you, they say, Doctor, doctor?
Yeah, they said Doctor. I forced them to.
Doctor?
Yeah.
Doctor.
Yeah. So Dr. Fillion. I'm sorry, Dr. Mr. Fillion.
Dr. Anthony, thank you.
Yeah, appreciate you. Appreciate it. You also have your own pavilion.
Yes.
Can we talk about that? Do we have a picture of this pavilion right here? Look at this.
This was a little something, I think a radio show started in Edmonton, the Nathan Fillion Civilian Pavilion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you can't tell from this photograph, it is painted vermilion.
Oh, wow.
Only thing they missed, 1 in a million.
1 in a million. So have you actually gone out to your pavilion and performed for these people?
I don't know that there's much of a performance. It's right out there in the middle of White Avenue, a very popular kind of shopping.
It looks like a bus stop. I'm not to on your pavilion.
You're not wrong.
But it just looks like a huge bus stop.
You're not wrong. It's actually off the curb too, so it's in the street. It's pretty dangerous. Pretty dangerous. You're really taking your life in your own hands when you enjoy the Nathan Fillion Civilian Pavilion.
Yeah. There was also a great article about you that was written in your hometown.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Can we show that picture about that?
Yes.
Right there.
The
All
rise
right.
and impact of Nathan Fillion with a photo of my brother, Jeff Fillion.
Yeah. Now, how did that happen?
They go so far as to mention how recognizable I am. Mm-hmm. And there's my good old brother sitting there, and I FaceTimed him afterwards, and he said, "Yeah, man, it's pretty crazy." I said, "What are you doing there?" He goes, "I'm just getting ready for all the autographs. Just got to limber up."
Now let's talk about shooting season 8 of The Rookie.
Yes.
Right. But you know what? Season 8.
Yep.
In Prague.
We went off to Prague to shoot a portion of the premiere episode of season 8. Yeah.
Or can you tell us a little bit about that?
It felt
or is it a
like
secret?
Well, guess what? Everybody just found out. We went to Prague. It felt like I was shooting Casino Royale. I'm telling you, I'm in a suit. You're walking down these incredible streets. I love the history. There's so much history.
Yeah, let's talk about the history there.
This building was built in the 1400s, but behind it are the old buildings. Mm-hmm. Thank you. This beautiful clock, and it's such a dark history too. This beautiful clock, it was so incredible. It was after the fella made it, they went and they burned out his eyes with a white hot poker so he would never make anything so beautiful again. It's like, these were tough times.
Yeah.
Tough times.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with more Nathan Fillion after these breaks.
How do you even know Superman anyway?
I just do.
So you know about the hypno glasses?
Now she does.
Well, I'm not saying who he is, just that he wears hypno glasses. They make his face terrific. How do they work? They make his face look different in your brain when he wears them so that you know who he is.
Yes, I know this.
So you know he's Clark Kent.
Why does he trust everyone?
He doesn't. Just us, because we are also of the cloth.
Of the cloth?
Welcome back. We're here with Nathan Fillion. I'm just gonna cut right to the chase, man. That's a tight haircut.
Thank you.
That's a tight haircut.
Yeah.
I mean, did you have a choice in that, or what?
They were playing with the idea of a couple of different haircuts. Mm-hmm. I was on Team Bowl Cut the whole way through.
Okay.
That's canon. That's Guy Gardner in the comic books.
Yeah.
He's got a bowl cut.
Yeah. I've never seen it quite like that before. Except for this, and I only bring this up because I once had the same haircut years ago on Ally McBeal. That's me. That was my bowl cut on Ally McBeal. And I will tell you this, my mother asked for the wig, the shoes, and all the dresses that I wore on the show. And as a matter of fact, she's wearing one of the wigs right now. She could have been in Superman with you right now as your sidekick. Did you take your wig for your mom like my mom took a lot of my things?
I didn't take the wig. You know, you think it's not a big deal, but by the end of the day, I couldn't wait to get that thing off my head. So I didn't really think to take that one. But if there's something I see on set or that I want, I'll kind of feel. I don't steal it.
Okay.
Steal's a strong word.
Yeah.
But I'll say like, oh, this is really nice. Did you hear what happened to it? It got stolen. It got stolen a little later on today.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
And then you just see how they react to that.
Yes.
They go, oh.
I get it.
Well, I didn't see anything. Well, then you know it's gone.
Craziest thing that you saw that you liked that might have been stolen from a set that you worked on?
I kept the ring from Superman, the Green Lantern ring.
Yes.
Of course, wouldn't you? And I also kept, Guy Gardner has a gold tooth.
Yeah.
I kept the tooth.
Oh, really?
And so it fits to me.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Who's gonna wear that?
Yeah, I agree with you. The character of Green Lantern, they come in different colors.
Yes.
Yeah, red, orange, yellow, fuchsia.
Yes.
Why?
I believe each one of them represents a different, something about the emotional spectrum. I think red is rage, black is death, that's not an emotion, but each one has like a different theme. Green is the color of will. Will. You like the movie? Yes.
Yes. I saw the movie, and as I said, I really enjoyed it. I didn't expect as much humor. I mean, it's not a comedy, guys, but the humorous elements that they put into the movie, I really did appreciate.
It's James Gunn. First of all, I think real life has that element to it. I mean, I think people want to have a good time and are kind of lean towards fun and happiness. At least my life. But he also makes you care about things. That's something I think he's really, really good at.
No, it was great. It was great. I enjoyed it.
Thanks for that.
Playing a superhero takes a special set of skills.
Yes.
Let's talk about that. Any accidents, or how was your training for this?
Listen, I am super picky when I'm watching a superhero movie about flying. The flying, the landing.
Yes.
I can tell what kind of harness they're wearing by the way if their legs are too spread out. Because there's some that get you right in the...
Yeah.
Those things the harnesses are not built for comfort.
Right.
They are not.
No, they're built for safety.
Sure, yes, they are, yes.
Yeah.
But some of them just really squeeze the life out of you, and some of them are just built so you can twist and I got like a purple fist-sized bruise on my hip.
Oh, wow.
Just from one of the little things. You know what? You're uncomfortable for the day. You just pretend you're not.
Right.
Because it's going to live forever on film.
Yes, it is. Pain is temporary. Film is forever.
That's right.
That's a model. That's a model that I use when I do stunts. Speaking of superheroes and sci-fi work, I hear that you go to a lot of conventions.
Yes, I go to these conventions, the sci-fi conventions. Yes, I do.
Yeah, how are they for you?
You know what? If you want to know what it's like to be a rock star for the weekend,
yes.
Well, get a TV show, first of all. And then go to one of these conventions.
Yeah.
It's like Christmas. Everybody's waiting, and then boom, it happens, and everybody's super excited that the anticipation has been high, and now here you are, and you're shaking hands with the people that are tuning into your program every week. You get to understand exactly where their thoughts and minds are, and when you hear this is a show I watch with my family. I started acting because people would applaud right in the moment. Like right in the moment.
There you go.
I went fishing for that one, and I appreciate it. And when you do TV and film, you don't get that anymore. You don't get that immediate, visceral response from the work you do. But when you're walking down the street, when you're at the airport, when you go to a convention, that's when you get
Nathan, let's just be real. You go to the conventions for the duffel bag of money they give you when you leave.
That's not
I've gone to a few myself.
That's not untrue. But honestly, I have a fantastic team that works with me. What I do is we go to these conventions and I just make sure I shuffle that on down the line to the team so that everybody has like a glorious kind of bonus for the year.
Yeah, no, but it's a great time being at some of these conventions, man. Just so you can be with the people that enjoy the work that you do and they can share the stories like you just said. Ladies and gentlemen, Nathan Fillion, Superman opens in theaters this Friday. We'll be right back with Stacey Abrams.
Guillermo, do you know how many subscribers we have on YouTube now? 20 million.
That's right, yeah, that's why we're wearing these glasses. Thanks for being a subscriber. If you're not, help us get to 20 million and one.